Welcome back. Now, Fast Fest is a new shoot and screen festival taking place in Dublin later this month.
It's aimed at actors, directors and writers from all over Ireland who want to create short films in just 72 hours.
Just the mention, 72 hours, puts the frighteners on me. Filmmaker Mark O'Connor and Paul Butler Lennon from Film Network Ireland are here to tell us more. Good to see you both.
Good to see you.
Out of the bed after last night's rugby.
Yeah, we're all a bit hoarse from shouting at the telly, but sure, here we are.
Yeah, I think the whole nation was shouting at the telly last night. Yeah. Didn't work. We didn't get that ball over the line.
No.
Anyway, boys, Film Fest. Paul, tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a 72-hour altruistic filmmaking festival where people kind of come from all over Ireland to make friends. That's the most important thing to say, and hopefully make a good standard of short film that we will then screen at the Lighthouse Cinema at the end of the festival. It starts next Friday morning, and how we differ is there's a series of mentor talks, so it's kind of mentor-led. So it's very much an experience-led festival where people can go off then and just, you know, hijack their mum and dad's houses and bedrooms and back gardens, and just, you know, it's really about just the connections and those collaborations that they'll hopefully keep them for the rest of their lives.
So you need to have a kernel of an idea.
Yeah, you can come with a pre-existing 10-minute script, or you can turn up with a crazy idea.
Yeah.
And we'll facilitate the craziness.
Yeah, because I was going to say it would take me 72 hours to decide on an idea. I feel for something like this, even, you know.
Well, we only planned it 72 hours ago. So.
Thanks for letting us know about it.
And Mark, you're involved as a mentor. Why did you decide to get involved?
Well, I think I'm a mentor.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I'm just there to really just do whatever Paul needs me for, but just to support the industry, you know, because festivals like this are just really important, you know. It's about indie filmmaking for me. It's about, like, we just need places like this, you know. It's a great place to go along where you meet other writers, actors, you know, filmmakers. And for me, I think it's about explaining the things that I've done wrong in my career, so that they can, like, you know, learn from that maybe and just pass on, you know, because there's a lot of things I've learned, you know, from distribution to, you know, how to get a film up and running to, you know, so I'm just there to share whatever I can, with, you know, with other filmmakers.
Look, I've chatted to you a number of times over the years. I remember chatting to you about Between the Canals and King of the Travellers and the Cardboard Gangsters and projects like that. So is this you sending the lift back down for the next person?
Yeah, no, it is definitely. Like I feel I'm at a stage in my career where I want to go back to the roots of filmmaking, because the industry at the moment is on its knees, you know, from the writer strikes, but also the models have changed, and they're changing every couple of months. Like, the distribution at the moment is very difficult for filmmaking. Like, I know the top distribution company in Ireland at the moment, they haven't sold a film to Netflix in 2 years. But there's new models forming. So I want to explain to the filmmakers there, and I want to, like, all the knowledge that I've been researching about over, because I've spent the whole of COVID just researching and going back to my roots. So that's what I'm there for, to help out, if, you know.
Yeah, he's the Jesus Christ of independent filmmakers. But genuinely, Mark is like a brilliant example of that kind of get up and go and not take a no for an answer. And he's a real figurehead for that. And I mean, if you look at some of the careers that he's been involved in, kind of launching, Barry Keoghan and, you know, John Connors and Peter Coon, and these all got to start with Mark and his work. So it's people like that kind of encouraging people and kicking people up the backside to get out and chase your dreams. That's really important, to chase what you're really passionate about. And if filmmaking is your thing, stall it down for the crack.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's next week.
Next week. So it's on in Griffith College, and we're very lucky. We're supported by ARI, we're supported by Kodak, Screen Ireland, Dublin City Brewing Company, Minding Creative Minds. So there's also a mindfulness element as well, where we're giving away. There's a prize, a cash prize, because filmmakers need money. But they also, whoever, 4th, 2nd and 3rd prize get big prizes, as in ARI are giving kits away to help them make their next project. Windmill Lane, who are also sponsoring, are giving sound mixes and involved in the post-production process. So it's very much about giving them a cash prize, but facilitating them to go on and make something else afterwards. Kodak in London are giving away a lot of film stock and then processing it, so someone can actually go and shoot something on film, which is as rare as hen's teeth nowadays, as Mark will tell you. So yeah, it's very exciting, but it's very, like, people, our organisation, we do many networking events and upskilling opportunities and all of that type of thing. but the kernel of everything that we do is getting people together to collaborate and network. It's a networking organisation. And we have a great podcast called Fni Rap Chat. Give it a listen. So it's a library of experience with like 200 people who are working on the ground in film and TV.
Okay. So within the 72 hours, give us an idea of what you're expecting the participants' schedule to be roughly, because I mean they've to write, they've to shoot, they've to edit. What do you imagine that they'll do with this time?
Exactly all of those things you said. And hassle like whoever's around for advice. It really is a case of kind of like, you know, borrowing your mum's teapot and, you know, getting a camera from an uncle and whatever you have to do to get over the line. And it's so satisfying and gratifying to see, you know, people making upwards of like 50 or 60 films. And the Mindfulness Award is very important as well, from Minding Creative Minds, which is a brilliant organisation if you're not aware of it. The work that they do in terms of helping people that are struggling is in the arts, whether it be from financial support, legal advice, bursaries, cash prizes. So the award itself is like, you know, to help to whichever film accurately represents a positive mindfulness message will get that award as well. Okay. And I have to say this is important too. Whoever wins the first prize, we're naming the first prize after Nika McGuigan. Nika McGuigan is Barry McGuigan's daughter, who was a colleague of mine in college and a friend of mine and lots of my other colleagues. So we're naming the award, the inaugural Fast Fest award after Nika, so that's going to be pretty special.
That's a lovely tribute. Absolutely. The other feather in the cap for everybody who's going to get involved in this, Mark, is all these short films get a screening. In front of an audience, which, I mean, that's an achievement in itself.
It's a great day out for everybody.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant to be able to have your work actually screened, you know. Like, the reason it's so exciting is because you're actually going to do it, you know. Often in the industry, what can happen is you get stuck in what's called development hell, where your script is getting passed around to different producers and funders and everything, and you just get stuck, you know, or trying to find finance. You know, you could be stuck for 2 years trying to raise the finance, and then you get turned down and you're thinking, is my work good enough? So what this is it's putting it into your hands to actually go and just go forward and just do it, because most of filmmaking is about just going forward and just doing it. So
just do it.
You know, and then seeing it on screen is great as well, you know.
It's great validation, you know, of all people's hard work over that time to see that. And it's a great day out for all their friends and family as well to see that. You know?
And can people still get involved? It's next week, but can people still sign up?
Oh, yeah, I mean, tickets are flying. It's fantastic. And we have the run of the whole conference centre at Griffith College, the creative screen and arts faculty there. So there's a green screen room for people who want to, you know, pretend they're Superman, and then there's editing labs, and the run of the place. So really, the facilities there are really world class now. Okay, so we'll be there,
But you also get to talk to people like Mark.
Yeah, you can. Mark will be giving out free massages to everybody there. Like Don Reevy before he started. Go get him, Tiger.
God, you're older than you look if you remember Don Reevy.
I am actually.
There was good news in the budget this week for your industry with the Section 481 tax relief. It's now been increased. That's great for production in Ireland.
Yeah. I mean, 70 million up to 120 million is fantastic. I mean, and I have to give credit where credit's due to Screen Ireland. They've really upped their game in terms of supports for low-level organisations, and the merge with Screen Skills Ireland as well is fantastic. So it seems as if there's more opportunities. It feels as if there's more engagement with grassroots level, and you know, and that means more money also for filmmaking and bursaries too. So, but there's other options. I mean, people often get disheartened if they can't get funding, or because there's so many people going for it. But you know, crowdfunding is coming back. Fni offers a crowdfunding software as well, that if you want to raise money for your film, come to us and we'll try and help facilitate that for you. And you know, there's no substitute for asking your family for a lend of a few quid. Is that right, Mark?
Yeah, well, like the crowdfunding thing, I think you can only do it once or twice, you know. But there's a new thing called equity crowdfunding, which I'll be hopefully talking to, you know, that people aren't doing in Ireland. And it's a really good way to raise money. Anyway, yeah, that's another possibility anyway.
Okay. It's great to see you both.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for coming in. It's an amazing sounding festival. Yes.
I can just see a manic weekend ahead for those who are going to be involved, 72 hours.
Yeah, they'll have a top-class time. They really will.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, if you'd like more information, you can check out we are fni.com.
Up next, we're meeting a pack of the winteriest dogs around. We're